What's up, y'all? It's Josh with Dirty Vibe. I got another Houdini tip for you. Let's get into it. How to translate an image texture with Material X. Okay, guys, so this one kind of threw me for a bit of a loop, and thankfully, Storms from Inside the Mind was able to help me out and kind of help me figure out how to do this because, there's not a lot of documentation on Material X and stuff out there right now, so just trying to help put more info out there to help you guys out. So, starting off, we have a basic Karma material network, so you can get that by typing in Karma Material Builder. I'm going to drop one of those down. So that's what I have here. It's labeled can label because we're going to be putting it on this can. I have this material already assigned to this can. So we have our setup here. You're probably thinking like, oh, I'm just going to drop down Material X image texture and pipe this in. But you'll notice that there's no translation controls on this built in. And there are a couple other nodes that have that. But I'm going to show you guys what I feel like is the best method to do this right now. So we're going to pipe this into the base color and throw a texture on there, which I got these just recently on Black Friday from Vincent Schwenk's Black Friday sale. So shout out to him. His stuff is awesome. Highly recommend you check it out. But yeah, you'll see right now that I have it in and it's showing up, but I don't have any controls over it. So the first thing that we're going to do is give it some controls, and we can do that with a 2D place or place 2D node. And you can see we're going to pipe that into the texture coordinate input, and you'll see that our texture is gone now, and that's because this node is expecting a texture coordinate. We're going to drop down a texture coordinate node and then pipe that into the texture coordinate input of the place 2D node. You'll see now that our texture is come back, but when we go to scale this now, let's try to scale this down so we can see this texture, more of this texture. You'll see that it's tiling now. So we don't want it to tile, right? We just want to use this one texture and place it somewhere on the can. So we need to go back to the Material X image node, and then we can change the address mode U and address mode V. We're going to change these from periodic to clamp. And you'll see when I change these to clamp, it's no longer tiling, and I can go back now and adjust my texture to where I want, similar to other render engines like Redshift. And just as a handy tip, I'll also show you guys how to add textures. It's pretty simple. You're just going to use an add node. We're going to drop this down after the image texture. This is also good if you want to add a color under the image texture to feed into your base color for your standard surface. But let's throw another texture in on there. So I have a couple other ones here. Let's just throw this one in. Okay. So I'm gonna pipe this in, and then you can see we have this other texture under it now, and we can use the place 2D node plugged into that to adjust the position of this texture as well. So that's about it. Yeah, and you can continue using these. Add nodes to add more textures and things to pipe it in, kind of similar to the color layer workflow in Redshift. This requires a couple more nodes, but it seems like this is the best approach right now. So, alrighty, guys, so that does it for this one. I hope that helped, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.